Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, you're back for another live episode. This is a special one. We got it going earlier in the day, man, for the Raider Rundown. And today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be reacting live to the Antonio Pierce press introductory conference, right? We're going to be listening live, see what he talks about. And then after that, we're going to be discussing some more changes that happened with the Las Vegas Raiders with the coaching staff. So without further ado, let's go ahead. And we're going to get this motherfucking intro started, and let's get the goddamn live show cracking.
As a young guy, I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports.
Is the deal, and god damn it, I need to change a little piece of my intro because Josh McDaniels is fired. If you didn't see my live reaction last night, you're seeing it now. Josh McDaniels is definitely fired now today. What I wanted to do, I wanted to go ahead and get into the press introductory conference of Antonio Pierce, live reaction type, right? And see what he's talking about, see all the things that he's saying. So let's go ahead and listen.
We all watch our kids, and these young men who are now pro athletes play with them out one, having that love for the game. We're on the same page. Chad and myself, our staff is connected. We had a great team meeting this morning. Everybody was still eyed and focused. We walked with a smile on our face. The synergy, the energy in this building, and the personality of our players will reflect on who we are, Raiders. This is a great opportunity for myself. I'm humble. I'm honored, and I don't take it lightly. I'm sure there'll be questions about why, how. Those will all get answered. But this is about the players, this is about the Raiders, this is about this organization. We're tired of losing. It's not a good feeling. We're a production-based business. We're about competition.
Yes, sir.
Play with the edge and the swag.
Real quick, we're gonna bring our man CT De Niro into the building. What's going on, CT? I got the conference on right now listening.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening on your end, so we don't have double.
Okay, bet.
Again, to Josh McDaniels, Laura, and the kids, David Ziegler, Carissa, and the kids. I love you all dearly. So much respect for you. My thoughts and prayers are with you, and I'm forever grateful. Those of you who know me, you guys have seen me with my 3 daughters, and they are my everything. Today, my middle child turns 10. Her name is Chloe. So happy birthday, Chloe. Today, you are my favorite daughter. They are the best parts of me. To my wife, Stephanie, like I'm not here without your support.
So far, man, I mean, going through the introductory conference, I like the way Pierce sounds. I do. Maybe it's just that high that we got coming off of firing Josh McDaniels, but the way Pierce sounds and the way that he, he comes across, bro, I like what the fuck he sounds like, bro, for real.
Yeah.
I'm so eager and excited to get to work. To Mark Davis, Sandra Morgan, Larry Gilson, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for this opportunity. I promise you that I won't squander the moment. Make no mistake, I'm prepared for this position. I believe in the power of intercessory prayer. I know people all over the country are praying for me in this moment. I receive so much support from colleagues, GMs across the league, former players, coaches, advisors, family, friends.
He sounds like a guy that didn't been promised a job. I don't know if I'm tripping.
I mean, he wants to do the best he can while he has the position,
Yeah, for sure. But the way he talks, it's like, because what can he really do right now as an assistant GM during the season? What can he really do? So it's like you're not gonna see shit he can do until like pretty much in the off season.
I mean, I think it's more of maybe being more outspoken, being more like supportive, and I mean,
maybe.
We never really heard a lot from Ziegler. You know what I'm saying? So
true. Here we go.
We're going to put our blinders on. We're going to run our own race. And we don't get depicted terrain. There will be hills. There will be potholes. We got to run on some pebbles. And the race is not always won by the swift or the strong, but it's won by those who persevere. To our fans, I hear your concerns. I share your frustrations. We're going to work to present to you a product worthy of your support. Thank you for sticking with us. I look forward to seeing you fill up Allegiant Stadium on Sunday.
That's Champ, right?
Yeah, that's Champ. Okay. Look, this is Pierce. Pierce talking now.
To immediately get that message across to the players that's what they put out. That wants to empower your coaches and your players in the building to have a dialogue and openness and accountability and trust and respect for one another. Well, we can start to make change. That's first and foremost. It starts when we walk in this building. Enjoying and loving the fact that you're a ringer. Embracing the fact that you're a ringer. Loving the fact that you're next to your brother. When you start doing those things, you start playing together, that energy, and when I talk about those guys, the synergy in the building, now we have a connection, and now we can start going for it. But at the end of the day, you understand, just like I do, it's production-based business. We have to produce. We have to play hard for 61 minutes, which we'll do. We have to do the effort that everybody
Oh, shit, I fuck with him, bro.
Facts.
I fuck with him.
With focusing on the present, but also anything towards those things to make it serious. The reality for me is, Tayshaun is I'm focusing on one day at a time. Like, we say routine, no sleep. Okay. We talked late last night, woke up early this morning, got together, excited to bring this vision together. But we're not looking forward to tomorrow, that tomorrow worry about itself. We're focusing on the now. Our team is focusing on the now.Ose players are focusing on right now. That's all we have.
Yep.
So when you got into coaching, was this goal of yours to eventually become a head coach? And what does this opportunity mean to you? Yeah, I've been fortunate. I played at a high level. Went all the way back to my roots. Coached at Long Beach Poly. High school was the head coach there. Was at New York Giants in 2017, and then college for 4 years. And had opportunities to leave. Go to another organization, I decided not to. Short story, the matter of fact is I grew up in Compton, California. I was born a Raider. I was born with the Raiders rolling in the Coliseum in LA. I was rolling with NWA, so I was straight out of Compton. Rock and Raider.
Oh, shit.
I came to work with Josh, and Pat, and Dave. I jumped on. So that's what set me up for this. I was born this way. How surreal is it going to be to coach your first NFL game against the team that you won a Super Bowl? How about that? Couldn't write it up. But it's not Antonio Pierce versus the New York Giants. Las Vegas Raiders versus the Giants coming into our house. Much needed win for us. We've had 2 ugly losses.
He fucked around and said it.
We're in the second half of the season. Doesn't matter what or who Antonio Pierce plays. Las Vegas Raiders was playing
Bro, I fuck with this dude, bro.
Yeah. I think him being an ex-player and everything is gonna be able to relate to the players and stuff, because McDaniels wasn't an ex-player. Doesn't mean you have to be an ex-player to be good.
But he wasn't relatable either. You feel what I'm saying? Like he wasn't relatable either. But let's hear what Champ talking about.
So whenever these situations arise, I'm fully confident that he will equip me, and we're ready to roll.
Tony, you obviously bring a certain level of intensity to the table, and I'm wondering, you're very demonstrative, very expressive. I'm wondering if that's the kind of fit the team really will respond to the needs at this point.
We had a good team meeting this morning. Had a full house. And I think I had everybody's attention. I had their eyes. I'm not a long-winded person. I'm going to give you a dialogue or write an essay. I get right to the point. It's black and white. You know how I feel when I walk out the door. I've been around these guys for 2 years now as a linebacker coach. And I made my presence known both in the linebacker room, the defensive line room, the quarterback room, the running back room. I'm a former player. I touch former players. I can relate to them.
There
I've
it
done
is.
the same things they done. I walked the same path they walked. I felt the same thing.
He's won a Super Bowl, bro.
Roller coaster that they haven't gone through this year, or the 2 years I've been with them that I haven't felt. And my personality, will come out and reflect on this team. Hopefully, we see that on Sunday.
One of the pocket players, just kind of flip around and say there's just too much talent on this team for it to be this difficult.
Yep.
Be struggling the way they've been struggling. You share that sentiment that the answers are in that locker room.
No question about it. I mean, we can talk about players. You can go down our roster and you say, wow, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, you look at our O-line, you look at our quarterback, you look at where our tight ends play. Defensively, how we play. We look really well on special teams throughout the season. It's funny when a little belief and confidence gives a group. It's just what we're going to believe and what we're about. It's about them being themselves. I told them, they walk in this door, I need to feel it. They're going to feel me 100%, but I got to feel them. I need that personality. This building needs personality. When we walk in here, everybody should be smiling. We all got a job. We're doing something. We're covering the greatest game in the world, National Football League. And if you're not excited about that, there's something wrong.
There a lack of excitement before? I mean, that's something that needs to be addressed. What was the atmosphere like before?
I don't think that it was not addressed, just got to embrace it. And it's been embraced now.
He ain't fucking around, bro.
Appreciate it.
A quick question. When you talk about personalities and this being so human, what was the reaction of the players when you gave them the news? Obviously, you're all smiling. As you say, you want us all to smile.
I have a theory reading this book.
Difficult to smile. And so, what was their reaction like? And what do you think is the priority moving forward towards the other than winning the game?
Right. I mean, why? What did he matter? You know what I mean? Like I just said it. Like we're playing a kids game. We're doing millions of dollars to do it. We're fortunate to play for an alumni base, an owner, a fan base that like live and die Raiders. And when we walk in that stadium, it's got to be electric. And what I told these guys is it's simple, man. Listen, who knows? I'm not promising we're going to defeat it. I'm not promising we're going to do the record books, but I am promising this. We're going to have fun doing it. And I know when you start having fun and you guys start believing in one another and you start really engaging in each other and believing in what the coaches are telling them and understanding it's in their best interest. And we are
Salute everybody in the chat, baby. We
us, team and team, the change is all that for the eyes. So the quarterback position going forward. It'll be 8 going forward.
Fuck, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Name it now, god damn it. Fuck.
What was the reaction like when you made that announcement?
Very supportive.
The guys are rallying behind him.
They want him to start, bro.
Yep. He said that they named him O'Connell the starter.
They asked him, they was like, who's the starter? No question, bro. That motherfucker was like, it's Aiden. It's Aiden. Like, so, and then it was like, so how did everybody feel when you said that? They was like, yeah. They were all ready for it. So what we were saying was true, bro. It's time. It was time.
Yeah.
Right, so this guy did put on those pads. He strapped it up. He played high-level football games. They know that he's carried himself just like this every single day, authentically himself, right? And that's what we promise these guys. We're going to be honest. We're going to be authentic. The guys are never going to bless so you pretend to be, right? And so we're going to be ourselves in this situation. We're going to have fun with it, and I think they were excited to hear that.
Have fun.
I'm sorry. I mean, we talked about it. I mean, the key thing is we just talked about a lot of weapons on our team and how to get to them. We're going to start a young quarterback. Got to protect him. Last time we didn't protect him very well.
Dear God, bro. He's saying just the right shit.
Turnover-free football. Get back to playing that kind of style of football where you kind of pulls your will and play the field. You do that often. You do that with skill guys.
Oh, I can shed a tear.
You got to watch some crap. A receiver, a defensive back, or a linebacker. You're crazy. He's not afraid to throw it in there. So, and we got still one of the best running backs in the game. And he understands that. He knows his role and what's going to happen going forward. That's what's going to help the quarterback.
And also part of the season, what do you expect from that moving forward?
More. I mean, we got to create turnovers. We got to stop this long drive.
Oh my God.
kind of hurt us in those situations. I mean, we've had great moments, and we had other moments like, what the hell, right? So just being consistent, first and foremost, being a decent player, you stop the run, man. You build it all. You make it one-dimensional, and like I tell Max, go eat. Or get the quarterback and celebrate and have fun doing it. So what I like to see those guys keep doing, and Patrick Graham did loose. In your ears back, his dogs loose, and like, when the Raiders are rolling on defense, you guys see it. It comes to the TV. Max Crosby's energies, I'm trying to match his. I got to match up for the next 10 to 12 weeks.
You'll see what we see on Sundays, but then there's your side of the building, we're upstairs. How did that go with the staff that you have overseas?
Right, we put together some, the fortunate part is I've been here, since the beginning. So we put together some very good practices and policies, for evaluating players and acquiring players. So we feel confident with the people.
I paused it just now so we can kind of dive in a little bit into what we've seen, and then we'll keep it going. We'll be a little behind, but it is what it is, bro. We're gonna keep it going and keep reacting. But so far, how you feeling about what you're hearing?
I mean, it sounds like he's in the group chat with us, dude. Like, he's saying a lot of all the right stuff, and then him using word like, being more competent, like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? It's simple stuff like that, like you don't gotta overthink it or make it rocket science. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So for him to say that and saying that he wants to match, the defense's energy and shit like that, like.
My thing is, it's like, bro, that player speak is coming through the screen. You can tell this motherfucker's playing. You can just tell just by the way he's talking, bro. Like, I could definitely see he was a fucking linebacker. Like, he was somebody who was part of like the captain side of shit too. You can just tell by his fucking energy, by the way he was. Like, I think this dude, by the very least, is gonna get them to be like, yeah, bro, we can finally get loose. We can finally play free. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck it, here we go.
Have fun again and shit.
Yeah, man, have fun. That's what it is.
The philosophy, and I use the word culture a lot, but I think what I was really looking for was McDaniels' philosophy. Bringing that extra long practices and making shit harder for the players. And like, I think we touched on it, because I was watching the roundtable earlier, just watching a bunch of interviews from different people, and getting their takes, and they're all kind of saying the same thing now that McDaniels is gone. Like they all feel like they have the freedom
lifted in the building.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like they're saying like young players don't really take to that, like we're the coaches, we're the bosses, you're gonna do what we tell you to do. And if, you know what I'm saying? Like for him, the way he's talking, he's more like he said, he goes into the quarterback room, the running back room, he's a player's coach, you know what I'm saying? So he relates to the players no matter what position they are, because he's played the game,
Now,
so I
really want to see an interview from that goddamn new offensive coordinator. That's who I want to see. But what I will say is this: he did say some smart shit, saying we're gonna have a young quarterback going forward. First of all, he made the shit definitive, and that's what I like. To make it definitive that's going to be the starter, bro, because I know, like I said in the group chat, he just screamed like a motherfucker that behind the scenes, he's a former player, bro. Behind the scenes, he was like Jimmy's ass. Jimmy ain't going to get it done, bro. Like, we're going to need to go with the kid. And you saw what everybody said when he said, when they asked him, how did the team respond to that? Seemed like the team was like, fuck yes, bro, go with Aiden.
Finally,
finally. So that's what I like. And then he said, we got to get the run game going to help him, bro. We got to get the ball out of his hands. We got to help him. He's a young quarterback.
Got to protect him. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. And that's all we wanted McDaniels to do. But then, like you continue to say, the pride, the stubbornness. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's going to fuck you every time.
I think McDaniels' ego was
too big.
It was way too big. It was way too big. There wasn't enough room for him and his ego on the team. Like, real shit is.
No, for real, and you're not lying. So I'm gonna go ahead and press this play, man. Let's keep getting into it. See what they talking about.
Coming into the process, so it's more status quo on our end. The guys are excited to work. They're excited to keep grinding. And they've been given the same mandate. You walk into this building appreciative with a smile. We want to have positive energy, and they're going to do that, and we're going to capitalize off of it.
There was a locker room been in this situation before. Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, Beckett.
2021 jersey design having a good season? Is it helpful at all just when it comes to keeping the locker room together and forming how to handle it if sort of been doing this in the past?
Yeah, we talked about that last week as a team. And a couple guys brought that up. That's been here. They've been through this. They understand what it's like. Coaching change in the middle of the season. And I'm relying on our leaders to lead. You know, I'm coming here with the game plan. This is the picture that we're trying to paint. But they got to carry it throughout. The best teams that I've ever been on as a player or as a coach, player win.
Yep.
Player win.
Simple.
Bottom line. Devontae knows what it is. Max Crosby knows what it is. Robert Swain knows what it is. Our captains leaders know what it takes. They got to go out there and do it. They got to carry that message to make sure that resonates. We block out all this outside noise. We're going to get something over the next, 72 plus hours. That is us against the world. And that's our mentality right now. Us against the world. Raider Nation against everybody else.
Man, let's fucking go, bro.
Let's fucking go.
You're not out of the way, so do those immediate goals become the bigger goals as well, or are you looking at the big picture or just week to week now?
Week to week.
So I get through this video press conference right now. It's been a whirlwind, I'll be honest. You don't. I put my DC notes the other day, and all of a sudden you get a phone call, and are you crazy to turn down this opportunity to work with Champion? No, to work with the staff, the players we have. We have the team. We have the people in this building. We have the players in this building to win. We just got to go through it.
Yep.
Enough talk, enough sit here and have these little clicks in the corner. That's what I told the guys. Put the goddamn pads on. Let's go out there and work tomorrow and practice. And let's get you bottom line and see where the results will say.
There we go.
Man,
There we go.
that's all I could ask for. That's all the fuck I want.
Yep. Real shit.
Chicken request, I don't know if we can pack the stadium, but I need another 20,000 over that. We'll be fine. Look, Raider Nation does a great job. They come wherever we go, they travel well. We got a big test this week. The Giants come to town. A great opportunity for us to get a fresh start and get back on the winning track.
Everybody, let's go. Adam, Heidi, Chris, Paul, Q. Coach, you talked about what you want to see for offense. How much of a challenge is it from now, the influence Josh had on offense, from now until Sunday to kind of get your plan together and what you guys want to do and accomplish?
I started this press conference by saying it. New day, new month, new chapter, new mindset. So whatever we did in the past, doesn't matter. I wish I could say we're 0-0. We're not, but we're approaching it that way. We're approaching the way Bo went in there today, the offense. I spoke with those gentlemen. They know exactly the task and the plan going forward and what kind of offense we want to portray. And, are you going to see their rip the whole playbook? No. But you better go see their key guys. I'm not a fool. I'm a player. Remember, I was a player before I was a coach. Player ran business.
I've had the privilege of working with Bo.
Jesus,
Three
bro.
different buildings now. He's not afraid of the moment. So we're confident in him. He's going to be authentically himself in this situation. So you'll see Bo.
Coach, like you mentioned, as a player, right, we have various experiences, several coaches throughout the years, and working at Arizona State as well. Is there any particular person who had an influence on you and how you approach the coaching style?
Too many today. I was fortunate to play two other organizations, Martin Schottenheimer, Marvin Lewis, Joe Gibbs, Greg Williams, Steve Spagnuolo, and Tom Coughlin. And then finish it off with Herm Edwards. So what you're going to see from AP is the kind of a million of all those guys put together. Along with my personality, but I've learned so much through my time.
That's a good coaching tree.
As a coach going through the ranks. Probably the biggest thing I got over the last, 16 or so hours is, text messages from them gentlemen. And I'm so appreciative of them because there's no AP without them. The knowledge, the support, the love they gave me when I was a young rookie, or an opportunity to get into the coaching world. I'm forever grateful.
Bro, the way he's just talking, like you can hear.
I ain't seen this shit in a minute, boy. Not even. And to a degree, I know we're gonna keep on. To a degree, Gruden had a little bit, but not even Gruden was talking like this.
Yeah,
bro.
no,
Like,
it's like he knows what he wants to say, and he's confident in what he's saying.
I'm gonna continue to say the player speak shows up, bro. Him being a player, you can tell.
Yeah, he was probably like you said, like a captain, a mic, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hear it. You can hear it. I want to go play for him. Shit.
He made me want to run through a motherfucking wall.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we almost done. Let me see. Yeah, we almost done. We got a couple more minutes.
the thing about when you allow that to happen, you know, you got to sit there and you got to brace yourself. Sometimes you don't want to hear it. You know, there's probably gonna be a moment I don't want to hear that kind of stuff. But you got to have thick skin and you can't take it too personal.
Talk about Devontae and what he says.
It's an emotional business. These men in that locker room go through hell and back to get dressed and play every Sunday. We're on a short week this week. Guys are nicked up, banged, and bruised. They get up there, they put their cape on, they become superhero. So what they said was loud and clear. My message to them echoed their statements from that day, and we'll continue to grow from that.
I think what's good about that, Q, is I think what we have to do here in these next weeks is just to create a culture where it's safe to have those conversations. Like, we want the truth. We're gonna give them the truth. It's gonna be real and it's gonna be raw. And it's gonna be uncut, right? And so that's the kind of environment that we want, and that's what we thrive at. Like, we build a community that has to be conflict, but there also has to be commitment, right? And extreme communication. And so if we have those three things, we can have success.
Hey, Coach, I'm just wondering, you seem like an enthusiastic, excited guy, an interim head coach now. Was there a point when even yourself, when you were with the players, you're seeing them day in, day out, you said, oh, this thing started to spiral out of control, it's not working, something's got to be done, and it was done, but did you almost kind of sense that something was happening in the NBA?
Well, just in the last 2 weeks, we weren't ourselves. Obviously, I've been on focus on the east side of the ball, coaching linebackers, so my focus was there. But you could just sense as a team, you can feel the aura in the building. You can feel the aura in the locker room when you're around the guys. So, did I sense something? Yes. Was it my place to talk about it and discuss it with anybody?
Yeah, you were in Denver 2009, 2010, so you had to kind of be part of that cleanup effort there after what had happened. How do you lean on that? Similar situation here to get things going, rolling here.
I've been through a few of them, unfortunately. So I wasn't the only one. Just focus on communication. Like, sympathetic, because it's a reality. Like, most people see us on Sundays. They see, guys in holdings, pads. They see coaches on the sideline that they think don't have lives outside of here, right? The reality of it is, their families involved, their wives who are planning. Like, my kids have to go to school today and, learn about a situation where, we don't know what's next, right? Like, the Josh McDaniels family, David Ziegler's family, like, what's next? Like, so there's a reality of that goes on anytime you have transition and change. So sympathy to everyone's, space and their situation, but extreme communication so people can relieve some of the uncertainty that they have. And then after that, just attack the moment with confidence. And so that's the stage that we are in right now.
All right, that seems to be it right there, man. So that was it. I'm gonna put you on the solo. Give me your thoughts, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. But go ahead, man. What did you think about everything we just heard?
I mean, just to start off, like his presence at the podium is just like you said. We haven't felt that. I haven't felt that. I haven't heard it like that. I haven't seen it like that in what's felt like a long time. So it sounds like he really believes in what he's doing, and him being able to relate to the players, I think, is gonna make the world a difference. Like, he's not bringing in a structure that he's trying to replicate anywhere else. Like, if it sounds like he knows what he wants to do and what he thinks he can do, to at least get this team on a better, a better track than what we've been. Because even him to admit, like, these last 2 weeks, like, we've seen it on the players' faces. We've been saying it in our group chat, like, these last 2 weeks have been bad, and for him to even admit to that, like, yeah, you feel it in the building. It ain't even just the locker room, it ain't even just the players. You feel that shit in the building, like something had to change. Yeah, something had to change, and I like what I heard. I really like what I heard. And like I said, I'm not expecting us to go undefeated, but if I can see just a glimmer of what he was talking about on that field for the next few weeks, man, I'll be a happy camper, man. I'll be happy,
Man, I agree with many of the sentiments you're saying, bro, because just hearing him, right? And it's like, one, like I said in the group chat, I didn't have no expectation. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm expecting him to be good, expecting him to be bad. I just want to see. Like, I'm just analyzing. I'm just at the point where I'm just gonna wait and see. So hearing that, oh shit, bro. Like you said, it's like this motherfucker's in the group chat. It's like he be with the fans. It's like he be on Twitter and shit talking with the fan. Like he knows exactly what the hell we want and what we want to see. And it don't seem like it's fake speak. It don't seem like it's some shit that he's saying just to appease the fans. Like he seemed like this is what I'm about, bro. And regardless, as soon as he said that NWA shit right there, he probably won over 75% of us. He probably just won, bro. Now, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, I want to see him do good. I do.
Yeah.
And let me know if you feel the same way. But the way that Champ and him is talking, it seems like they gonna get a fair shake. Like it really seems like Mark went up to them, and they're not just interns, but Mark went up to them and is like, "Hey, no, this is y'all tryout, bro. You got 9 weeks to show me some shit, and if you can get it done in these 9 weeks, it's yours." That's the way they sound, bro. Like it's just that type of confidence. Like Champ especially, like. Because, like I said, a GM ain't gonna be able to do much going in here. The most he can do is scout. You know, maybe look and scour for some free agents, but he can scout and present Mark a plan of how he wants to move forward. But he, with Pierce and him, it sounds like it's just like, all right, bro, you got this, and if y'all can turn this ship around and we look somewhat competent and all this stuff, then y'all can stay, bro. And next year, y'all roll it and go through the draft, and then we do our thing.
I mean, you never know. Maybe Mark Davis learned his lesson with Bisaccia, you know, because a lot of people wanted Bisaccia to stay. I don't know if he had what it take to continue that kind of success. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if he can really rally this team, you know, and you see it on the field, like honestly, even if we were to lose, you know, some games, which we probably are, you know, there's still a lot of football left. Like I think I'm going to be like even more supportive because. Like especially if I see it on the field. If I see it on the field, like these players are going out there and it was tough. Like, man, it's almost like when your homie just doesn't do too good. Something like, hey, dog, it's all right. We got it next time. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's more the mindset I'm gonna have instead of like, fuck, we lost again and it looked like shit. And we have all this talent, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't want to see no more.
This Sunday,
no more of that shit.
Yeah, this Sunday is gonna be real crazy because
I think
if they come out here, because like he just said, bro, this team. I mean, we changed our head coach, but when you look at the fucking roster, you're like, come on, bro, we can still win games. This roster ain't dog shit. It'd be different if like McDaniels got fired and we looking like, oh my god, this roster's terrible. You know what I mean? Like we ain't got no players, we ain't got no fucking hope. Like, oh my god, it's just look forward to next year. But this roster is full of motherfuckers, and they kept everybody. You kept Renfro. You kept, and it's funny to say, you changed the coach, but you keep players that we was talking about trading.
Yeah.
So maybe he got a different philosophy to go up to motherfuckers like Hunter and like, bro, I'm not getting rid of you.
Yeah. No, I got a plan for you. You know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to get rid of you, bro. They look at people like Mayor, like, we got to get you the motherfucking ball more. Jacobs, we got to get you going, bro. Like, this is what it is. Like, Devontae, I understand you, man, but trust, I got you. I understand what it's gonna be.
We're gonna start the kid, and we're gonna try to fucking get you the ball down the field, and you know get him in that practice. And like you said, for him to go to the team and be like, nah, we're starting O'Connell. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? And to have the support of the team behind it, it's like they all knew it was like it probably wasn't gonna get done. I'm pretty sure they saw enough too, but again. You can't really say that as a player, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, us as fans, it's different, you know. But you gotta stick with your team, and you know what I'm saying. Like,
but we gotta put it up to this perspective too. So many times, right? Well, the number one thing that I took away from this is that they're trying to change the culture to be more open and to be more honest, and they said that multiple times. Which leads me to believe that was a fucking problem before McDaniels got fired. Were people like, you know, I think like yourself saying, This ain't no open locker room where you can just express your frustration. And that's why what Devontae did felt so taboo. We was like,
probably.
You know what I mean? Like, even McDaniels made it feel weird. Realistically, it wasn't the wrong thing to fucking say. Now, he got to catch the ball, but it wasn't the wrong thing to say, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing good. So, yeah, I understand what he's saying. But with him, bro, it's everything he fucking said. Let me get to some of these goddamn chat. Great pressure. Excited for the weekend. Enjoy the vibe of the pressure. Seems like coach felt like the players. New coach, that is. Yeah, these guys sound real positive. Hey, they sound real positive about going to the future.
Confident, yeah.
Because at least, like, for me, this is just me personally, right? And I know you may feel the same type of way. I'll be cool if you just give me a fair shake. Like, if you just give me a fair shake, bro, that's all the fuck I need. I'm not asking you to guarantee me no job. I'm not asking you to give me no motherfucking handout. I don't need it. As long as I get a fair shake, whatever happens at the end is what happens. But guaranteed, if you give me that fair shake, I'm gonna give it 110.
Yeah, and I
that's
think
what it seems like for him.
I think another reason too is because, like you said, like this team ain't filled with fucking bums and scrubs. You know, like they see what the roster is and they see the talent they have on it. You know, so maybe they are like, yeah, why is McDaniels doing this? Why is McDaniels doing that? And he even said it. It's not my place to say that kind of stuff. You know, so for them to express more than once that they want people to talk to them about, you know, how they're running things and, you know, this and this, that, and that. It makes me really excited to see what this team is going to put on the field for the next couple weeks.
Because this is the type of coach that I can fuck around and get behind and be like, yeah, motherfuckers don't want to come here and play for that.
Yeah.
For that. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why, I mean, I wanted to wait and see. But this month, he done got me excited. He got me excited because just hearing him talk, bro, that's somebody in the offseason, you could be confident and be like, we're going to grab a free agent because somebody going to want to play for him.
Yeah. And I think that's going to get a spark out of the whole team too, you know, for him to really say, you know, like the leaders know what they need to do and they're going to get the, you know, the rest of the team to rally behind them and we're going to go out there and be competent and have fun again. And like how you said, like they are, I feel like, you know, they might feel like a weight has been lifted off of them and like now they can really play football. Like, I mean, it for me, I'm excited like the season is starting like all over again. You know, like, I'm so excited for this game on Sunday to see what we're gonna be able to put out there and say after he's talking and everything. Oh yeah, I'm excited.
And think about this. It's so funny how 24 hours can flip a perspective on anything, right?
Yeah.
Like you can like Sunday, Monday night, Tuesday morning. We all sitting here like, goddamn. You know what I mean? The season's gonna be long. This is gonna be a long goddamn 9 weeks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And now we sit here with a newfound enthusiasm. And to another point, we sat there with a coach that all of us was so divided on. This is a guy I can see from the jump that all of us, and if you're hating on him, whatever. But this is a coach from the jump. I can feel like the majority of us can be like, yeah, bro, we want him. We fuck with him.
I think it has to give a spark to the whole nation, you know, just hearing that,
bro.
You know, I didn't hear fucking 100 ums or yas or you know,
straight to the point.
You know, like it sounded like he knew what he wanted to say, you know, and like just his presence at the podium is so much more different than McDaniels. McDaniels was always super quiet. You know, every time he had a loss, his hat was super low. You know, he didn't really know how to explain the loss. You know what I'm saying? He never put it on himself. I mean, he'd be like, you know, I got to do better. But then on the next day, he's like, well, you know, Jimmy didn't have a good game and the O-line this, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, but what did he ever do to fix it? You know, he never did. At least from what I saw, he never did anything to fix it. No adjustments, time management, clock management. You know what I'm saying? And now to know that that's a thing of the past, like I said, even if we lose a tough game, I'm still gonna be like, hey, it was a tough game. We tried, and you know, we'll go out there and do it again next week. You know, like I have more faith and support in this team, and I haven't even seen anything yet. You know,
and that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Now I hope that his clock management not as good, and we're gonna see that against the Giants, but being a former player and being a player that's been to a Super Bowl, I would expect that his knowledge of game situational awareness would be better. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just off rip, I would have just being like, you played at the highest level of competition. Like you played at, you had a hell of a career as a player. And you've been under even as a coach, you've been under some good coaches. So then it's like, okay, well, you should know how to manage games situationally. And that's what I'm looking for from him on Sunday. But talking about the scheme, talking about the X's and O's, bro, like you can tell off rip. And this is why I say you can tell he's a former player. Because off rip, he's already naming things that need to happen in order to protect a rookie quarterback. Think about the shit he said. When they asked him about the defense, they said, what do you need for the defense? He said, more. Why do we need more? Because you got a rookie, bro, that you need them to fucking ball. They got to ball out. And the shit they did in Detroit, more. You need more of that shit. What did he say? Bro, he went directly to Josh Jacobs and said, we still got one of the best backs in the league. He knows what's expected, especially going forward. Why do you think he said that? Because Aiden is starting. And then get the ball in playmakers' hands. These are all the list of things we said you need to do if you have a rookie fucking quarterback. Immediately, he names the list off. Now, is that going to translate on Sunday? We'll see. But at least to hear it, at least it's on your minds, bro. Like, thank you. That's all we want.
McDaniels never gave a straight answer when asked questions. You know, it was always, we got to work on this, and it was never anything direct like that. You know, like we wanted answers, and if anything, he gave us more fucking questions. Like So to, like I said, to hear it like that, to hear the presence and him, it sounds like he knows what he wants to say. He's gonna say it, you know, and it's refreshing, is what it is. You know, it's like I said, for me, it feels like the season's gonna start like it's a brand new season all over again. I don't know what we're gonna have, but I'm excited for it. And I wasn't.
I just want to see the product.
I wasn't even excited for the start of the season like this because I already had a feeling of what was gonna produce with Garoppolo and.
Yeah, I wasn't super excited.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have high expectations, and I still really don't. But if anything, I'm more excited to see these games now, especially this game on Sunday.
You completely correct, and I'm pushing back on you, GG. Not only is somebody going to want to coach the Raiders, we're hoping that this is the guy. I really do, but let's just say on the chance it's not, because you always got to look on both sides of the coin. On the chance it's not, who wouldn't? Bro, you have weapons. You don't have a dog shit roster. You got an owner that's going to give you space to do what you want to do. And not to mention, if the Raiders are really bad, you're going to have the chance to get a top quarterback. Why wouldn't you? You're in a big market with all that desirable shit. It only takes one right dude to right the ship. That's all it takes. It takes one guy to bring to right the shit. And realistically, bro, not everybody in the NFL has that coach. Some have a coach they know is good. Some have a coach they hope is good. And the rest of the NFL don't even know what the fuck they have.
Tryout.
And we're in that category of we don't know what we have. You feel what I'm saying? Now, until we reach that point where we know we have a coach, this is what it's gonna be. But most of the NFL don't have no fucking good coach, or everybody would be Super Bowl aspirated.
No, that's facts. Like for people that are solidified and they have, you know, like those they've built that structure. That's where you see those long-term people being there. You know, the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, the teams like that. You know, like those personnel have been together for a long time. You know, and usually when someone's not there anymore, it's because they go on for a better opportunity. You know, like they break off. It just goes to show like the good structure that's there. You know, and for McDaniels, I honestly think he just came in there and he tried to copy what Bill Belichick tried to do, and he tried to implement that as good as he could, and he couldn't, you know.
Yeah, but that's a terrible. You can't even say that because that coach is bad. That's a bad coach, and that's just a wrong decision. Realistically, they just made the wrong fucking decision, which we've been doing. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't hit either. None of that. Think about them. They haven't hit on no coaches. They ain't hit on no coaches either. They got damn near just as much talent as we've had. So it's like They're in the carousel. Denver's in the goddamn carousel. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't have no coaches. The only one that has stability is Andy. Like, most of the NFL don't really have stability for real. Most of them don't. Some help, some hope.
And we got how many weeks left? We got in the season, like 9.
Nine.
Okay. So we got 9 plus our bye, so we'll say we got 8 games left. So we're halfway through the season. We're only 2 games down from 500. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you win against the Jets, Giants, 5-5.
So you never know though, because the Broncos beat the Chiefs. If this team gets rolling and the defense keeps improving and playing the way they are, and as long as we don't see, which I don't think we're going to see any more of that kind of play that we saw in the last 2 weeks. That's just me.
No.
I honestly don't think that the players are going to go out there with that same kind of energy and mentality that they had 2 weeks ago. After going through all this, there has to be some type of spark. There has to be some type of like energy boost in the buildings.
There's got to be something.
But
hearing him talk,
yeah. So I don't expect to see that kind of.
And that's what it could be. You know what I mean? Hearing him talk, that's what it could be. And you immediately, just from the press conference alone, the fans, I know, like, just us reacting to it. We kind of got up out the seat. It was like, all right, well, like when he walked in and he started talking, you're like, okay, let me fucking pay attention. Let me see what he's talking about. You know what I mean? You can just see it. But McDaniels, he was like, and like you said, new energy is what we looking for. That's really, and then he even touched on it. Pierce touched on it. It's crazy what confidence can do to a team and a fan base, ain't it? Like, realistically, we're seeing, like I said on one of our lives, we're at our lowest point. This is the lowest point, rock bottom. This is rock fucking bottom. But just it'd be funny with just a little confidence in everybody saying like, oh yeah, we can actually fucking win. Like, that's gonna be a motherfucker to deal with, and we gonna be a scary, scary team if we get rolling and that defense give us performances like they did against Detroit.
Yeah. I really want to see, like, with McDaniels, I didn't feel like the best player always had the opportunity, and now that's just me, because we didn't see Renfro out there a lot, like whether he didn't feel he was right for his scheme or he just didn't like him because he wasn't his guy, like Jacoby got a lot of the targets. Like, I mean, we even the players that he brought in, all expatriates players, all players, like it's almost like he plays favorites with his players. So I think it has to feel refreshing for the whole team to just hear the new interim head coach talk, and he's already talked to them personally, so there has to be an energy shift. There has to be.
I would feel so. And I mean, just by the way they came in smiling, it sounded like support to me.
Yeah, because
I think
it's not bum, it's still a good team, like you said, like them knowing the weapons we got, Jacobs, the showing confidence in O'Connell, like even just talking confidently about him, like McDaniels never really did that, so that for a player even to hear that someone supports you and has your back and everything, that has to give you even more confidence. You know what I'm saying? Rather than
I think you said that last night. I think what either you or Leo said that last night, but you completely correct, man. Because at a certain degree, yes, you can rise above a lot of things. But a coach coming up to you saying, "Hey, bro, I believe in you, man. Like, let's do this shit, bro. It's gonna be me and you, and I'm gonna ride with you, good or bad. And even when it's bad, bro, we gonna have our disagreements or whatever. And even when it's bad, I'm gonna have to a couple times. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's just what it is. That's how I am. But just know, at the end of the day, I love you and I fuck with you. A coach telling you that, it's like, all right, bro, let's go then. Like, I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna give you everything I can give at that point. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try what I can. I'm gonna do what I can do. But you, especially a rookie coming in and you giving him that with already the weight of the world on his shoulders, he's coming into a fucked up situation. Let's just get that straight. We got our rookie coming into it's turmoil. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's bad turmoil.
We're expecting a lot out of him. And like I said, I don't expect us to go undefeated, but if he could get settled in this offense, if if Pierce could find a way to maybe simplify it just a little bit for him and not make it, you know, like, all right, dude, this is what we want you to go out there and do, and just go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that's it. You know, protect the ball. You know, talk to the line protect him. You know, get Jacobs moving, and with Jacobs moving the ball and getting some yards on the ground, it's gonna make it. I think it's gonna make O'Connell feel a little bit better back there, knowing that he has different options now. It's not
He
all on him.
emphasized a lot of times, bro, we need to protect him. We need to, like, they need to protect him. This is where the rest of the team comes into play now. Like, because now we're in a situation where we're saying captains, and especially on the offensive side, he's young. He can be something, but this is real crucial development right now that we talk about here. We need to protect him, bro. And I'm sure he went up to Josh and was like, hey, it's on, you gonna have more on your shoulders, buddy. I don't give a shit what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna run the ball. You need to get going. Because if you don't get going, it's gonna be tougher for him. Yeah. Like I said, I don't give a damn, bro. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. Devontae. I mean, we know what it is, what it needs to be now. Like, if you wasn't getting targeted before, prepare yourself. Because we gonna have to give you the goddamn rock. You feel what I'm saying? And you need to make it easy. Yeah.
You're gonna have to catch it.
You're gonna have, and now them drops and shit you've been having, that's a nada, because you gotta make life easy for him. This is where we're all at now. You feel what I'm saying?
With different quarterback play, I mean, now we have someone who we know can, you know, he's young, he's fit, he's in shape, he's ready to go. There's other quarterbacks, rookie quarterbacks in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like he's been in it. You know, he ain't hurt. He's been in the system since he got drafted. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's time for him to just go out there and show that he's ready for the NFL. And yeah, we're expecting a lot out of him, but exactly how you said, if making things easier and protecting him means Devontae Adams catching the ball being where it needs to be, Jacobs getting some yards on the ground, like the line protecting him, using our tight ends, like all that is gonna protect him in some kind of way, you know, like give him the confidence to keep going and know that he could do this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited, man. I really am. And
me too. And I want to touch on some on this comment right here. My last. I want to touch on this. So what I used to keep saying as a coach when I wanted to look for a coach, like, what the fuck are we talking about the old Raider way for, right? We keep talking about the old Raider way. And I said I didn't really care. But at this point, it's funny how the shit finds us, ain't it? I had no idea that he was from Compton and he was a fucking Raiders fan. Like, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know shit about him.
Yeah.
This is my first introductory. Like, I was saying that last night, and everybody was like, oh, you know, I don't know if I should learn anything about. Like, bro, we don't know anything about this man. We can fuck around and he could really be good. So we just got to let him reveal himself. I had no idea he was from Compton and was a fucking Raiders fan like that. Yeah. But it'd be funny how, especially this organization, the shit gonna find you. Some way, somehow, some Raider shit is gonna be associated with something. Yeah. It's just wild. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, that is crazy though. I didn't even think about that. So it is crazy
how
it's
funny how it clicks. And then not even to mention, that's why I'm like, I don't know, because I believe in energy. You know, energy is a good thing. Yeah. It can be good or bad, but it's just funny how, one, he was a Raiders fan growing up. He gets this opportunity, and we're playing the fucking team he went to a Super Bowl with.
Yeah.
He was on the Giants when they went to a Super Bowl, and that's the first team he plays as his first head coaching start. That's kind of fucking crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But like he said, it's not Pierce versus the Giants. It's the Raiders versus the Giants, you know.
And that was number one that captivated everybody. I'm sure everybody was like, okay, that's what I want to fucking hear.
I heard that.
Because what's the thing that we said about McDaniels? We felt like it was McDaniels' scheme. It's him. He wants to let people know that it's him. He immediately was like, no, it's not me, bro. Like, it's player driven. That's what it needs to be. And we've always said that. Like, the best teams are player driven. Always.
You gotta have faith in your players to go out there and do what you know they're capable of doing while you signed them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and I can't really even like get off of this enough. Like you said, how they went in there like so confident and happy. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they see what this team is. You know, like they're in it. They see what this team could be, and for them not to have any say in how they feel things could be different now. All right, let's see. You know, like let's see what you got.
Yep. And look, now we're I said it last night. We're finally the fucking team that got the interim head coach and the rookie quarterback that the other team was looking at like, oh, they're in shambles. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna whoop their ass. They're in shambles. Okay. This is one of them situations where it could be it could be a sleeping giant. We have no idea the energy he gonna inject in here. And this is what I want to touch on too. We keep going. I don't know how much time you got. You got time?
I'm good, man. I'm real.
Oh, yeah, say less. But I want to inject on this too. Now we got to really put focus onto that new offensive coordinator. Now it's time to learn about that dude, because I like what I hear from Pierce. You're probably not going to hear too much until the games start coming, and on Sunday we're going to see the product on the field. So we saw the introductory press conference, and now Sunday is going to tell us what happens during the week and how he is.
Yeah,
but
honestly, I'm not expecting like, and I'm not expecting them to go away from, you know, the scheme that McDaniels brought in, especially being in the middle of the season. But if they could find a way to simplify it and make it, you know, pretty much just more straightforward and not so much bullshit plays, like mix it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like don't run the same fucking 6 plays over and over again and expect to, you know, get something different done with it, you know?
Yeah. And what I feel like you could do, because, you know, I've been part of teams where you change scheme and shit in the middle of shit and all that other shit. What you could do is you have the base structure of the playbook. You keep the base of it, but there's wrinkles you can add that probably he wasn't doing. Maybe some pre-snap motion to say like, okay, maybe we are gonna run this concept here, but let's motion into it. See what the defense is doing. So Aiden gets to see what the defense is doing. Maybe we do a different. Maybe we want to run more zone, but we get into it in a different style of way. We stop doing all that goddamn play action out of the fucking off a center that we always do every goddamn game 80 times a game. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe more shotgun. Maybe we can run some of these concepts more in the shotgun and do some other shit. It's like he can put a different twist on the base of it, and that's what I want to see.
I hope he does add his own little flavor and everything to it, you know, because I'm pretty sure us as fans, the way we watch the game, at least, we'll be able to see it. We'll be able to like, oh, they weren't doing that before. Like that's definitely his, but that's definitely his touch on that, you know. So
exactly, we need to see different.
Yes, that's what and I hope and we might not see it right away, but I hope at some point we get to see what he is, you know, gonna actually bring to this offense or to this team. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he does do exactly what you say. Break it down, not throw it away completely, but all right, we're gonna focus on this and then start adding in his little wrinkles and stuff like you said.
Add these pieces, especially this week. I definitely, because realistically we're in shotgun, but even in shotgun, the formations are congested, like, and you don't see no pre-snap motion. Like this week for sure, I think it's imperative to do shit like that because Martindale gonna blitz our ass. You feel what I'm saying? The Giants is gonna come out here and try to blitz the shit out of us because we have a rookie quarterback. This is plain and simple. So you got to spread the field and spread the field. Let Aiden see. Let him be able to look. Because if you're under center and shit, and you trying to do that little play action that they do all the time, it's kind of hard to get your eyes up once you get in. You see 6 motherfuckers coming. Now you like, oh shit, you know. But if you in shotgun and you got maybe different intricate parts moving, now you can be like, oh, that's man. I can see that shit's man. Or oh, that motherfucker's blitzing over here. Okay, cool. I can see that. That's what I want to see. Make it easy. That's what I say when I say McDaniels didn't make shit easy. You know what I mean? He didn't give him easy reads. He didn't or try to give him type of shit to be like, all right, bro, this is some shit I could do to help you figure out what the coverage is. Like that, he didn't do that.
I think we all said that once or twice, you know, like we didn't see enough movement pre-snap, you know, like it was just like the defense is just there watching us do the same thing over and over again, and we wonder why we're struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly how you said, like mix it up, move a receiver over here and see if they follow man or if they're going coverage, or help the quarterback out a little bit, like give him an idea, let him see something if
Of
possible.
where he can go. Let him forget
Exactly.
exactly what you're saying. Give him an idea. You feel me? And when they did do pre-snap motion, it was that little dumbass shit where Jacoby would come in about like 3 yards and everybody knew it was a fucking run.
Yeah.
Motion in Jacoby and he gonna come in and try to get a little crack in there in between the tackle and the extra tight end or some shit like that. It's like that, bro. Stop. I mean, we all knew what it was.
It's not like we don't have the time. I mean, McDaniels used to run the clock down to fucking 4 or 5 seconds every play, even when we were down 3 touchdowns, dude. And you know what that's the shit I never understood. Like you're sitting here wasting valuable time, and your offense is literally just standing there. You're not doing anything, right? And there would be some pre-snap motion, but not a lot. Mainly be just them waiting, taking the clock down, and wasting time. And the play gets blown up, or
I'm excited to fucking
or whatever,
Yeah, I'm excited to see the energy in the building.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the energy in the building.
I want to see the body language more. I'm not really, I mean, yeah, I listen to what they're talking about, like when they interview players and stuff like that, but the body language says a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like Max, after his losses and everything, that fool's always like slumped over, just head down, not talking with like that bright voice that he has. You know what I'm saying? Like you could feel it, So I hope we get some interviews with some players before the game. I want to see their body language and how they're talking and everything before the game, because I think for some people that might have wanted this, I think you're going to see them propped up, head up, like a little bit different energy from them.
Perked up a little bit. All right, cool. Like, we got a little swag to us now.
Yeah,
we can do stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit more freedom, that weight off their shoulders. Like you're going to be able to see it.
I agree. And that was a great ass point, because I'm excited to see that too. Now that we saw this, now I think practice officially starts. Practice officially starts tomorrow. And then the Raiders just posted something too. They just posted. I don't know what that, bro. It's kind of crazy because they hyping shit up. Like, the way this feels, bro, and I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. You guys can call me crazy, I might be. But the way this feels, this don't feel like just no intern shit. Like the shit feels just a little different. It feels like this is an actual fair shake to be like, all right, bro, if you can make this happen, it's you. It's y'all. Fuck it all. Fuck the noise. I don't care, bro. Mark is just like, bro, if y'all can do this shit, I'm going to stick with y'all. That's just what it is. That's what it feels like, bro.
I mean, you never know, dude. I just can't use the word exciting enough. Like I said, it feels, like when preseason and the draft and everything comes, and then you got that very first game, week 1. You haven't seen the team yet. You've seen preseason. Like, just imagine if preseason wasn't there. We got. I feel like it's gonna be a new energy, a new play style. You know what I'm saying? Just everything. I feel like everything is gonna be completely refreshed, and we're gonna see it. And we haven't seen it yet, and we don't know what to expect. But we know we got a good team, so we're excited. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly how I feel.
So I'm gonna share my screen, because they posted something right now, and I wanna show the chat, and I wanna get it with you. I wanna get a reaction, because this is why I say I get the feeling that it's some different shit. I'm gonna put it. Can you see it? Is it full screen for you?
Yeah. It's pulling up.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on.
All right, so a little video.
Yep.
I don't do that. Where that? You gotta beat it. And when you be that, you feel that. And when you feel that, they feel that. That fearlessness, that pressure. We are right here. We're right here. You know what they say about pressure. Pressure busts pipes. That
Also builds diamonds.
Down inside the 5. Max
Whoa. Might get knocked down. Might get pushed around. You don't tuck our tail and run. We turn around and look right. Because that's the rhetoric.
Keep talking, communicate.
No matter the record, no matter the score, at the end of the day, you want to make an individual feel good. And everybody got the opportunity to win their one-on-one battles. You start there, I guarantee you, be on top in the winning column in a check game. From here on out, you must go out and play the rhetoric.
Bro, hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Yup.
This shit feel different, son. I'm not gonna lie.
I got
man.
chills with a sweater on, dog.
That shit had me. Yeah, bro. I just got chills off that. They something about this shit feel different, bro. You can tell from the press conference, from the whole shit. Like this, we not just some interim shit. Like we trying to take this motherfucker. We want this job.
If they were given that opportunity, that's the right kind of mindset to have. And maybe even if they weren't, just to show that that's the kind of mindset they're having, they ain't taking this as like, it's like, all right, you're going to rent us for the rest of the season or we're going to do our best. Like, nah, what if they really have that mindset? Like, nah, let's go out there and show them how we can run this. How to run this fucking team.
That's what the fuck I want. Like, if they come out here like Pierce and Champ and like, nah, this our shit. Like, nah, nobody coming in here to replace us. None of that. And think about this, bro. We be one of the coaching staffs, and this is why I love the Raiders, bro. I just really think about it like this. We be one of the teams that got a woman/black VP, black head coach, black GM, black DC, bro. Like, that's the shit I love about this team.
And NWA fans, fucking
bro, come on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We got every ethnicity, everything, bro. Like, this is the field. This is the field.
And for him to be a Raider fan, like exactly like how you said, for him to be a Raider fan and to see the product that we're putting on the field, he could probably relate to us so much. You know what I'm saying?
It hurts.
Having to see that, you know, and him being a part of it and not being able to do anything, like feeling like his hands were tied. Like now, I think that's why he, like you see, I could feel the excitement, you know, like in him when he's talking and everything. So,
and now, and I'm just saying, like, we in the age, bro, like social media gonna tell you a lot. And now you talking about, I just want everybody to know the significance of this. Firing your head coach, and then after that, 24 plus hours after that, putting a video out with Marshawn Lynch saying this the Raider way, fuck that, without, bro, that's
tuck our tails and run.
That's a fucking statement, bro. Yep. Like, thank you for your service, bro, but this is what we really about. This is what we trying to be about.
Yep.
And that's the shit. I respect Mark for it. If that's what he gonna do, bro, and the brand will come back as that tough, fuck you type of team, bro. We don't care about, bro, and that's why we the nation, because we don't give a fuck about nobody else. We don't. I don't watch no media narrative. I don't watch no First Take, no Undisputed if the Raiders are on there, because they don't watch us for real. I know that for a fact. Them ESPN motherfuckers do not watch us.
Yeah.
So why am I listening to y'all? It's all about how people like you, people in our network, people here in the chat. It's all about how we feel and how we feel about this team, bro, because we've been sitting here watching these motherfuckers for 20 plus.
That's why you get that real talk from us.
Exactly.
We ain't paid to say this shit.
For 20 plus.
Ain't no one holding an umbrella over our head. You can't say this, you can't say that. Nah, man, you get that real shit. This is exactly how we feel. And the great thing is, like, some of us see things different, and you guys help me to see things your way sometimes, you know, and like, all right, yeah, I didn't see it like that. Like, all right, that's a good ass fucking point. like shit, I didn't even think about it like that, you know. So that's why I love, not all of us are like, oh yeah, you know, we're all on the same boat. Like everybody in our little network is a little bit different, you know, but at the same time, we all agree on the same shit. It's the team. We want to see the team do good, you know. It doesn't matter, you know, how I feel personally about a player or a coach or whatever. I still want the team to do good. I'm still gonna rep Raiders forever, you know, like that's just what it is.
And I know it's a risky thing. Shit, it's a risky thing to say right now. I'm so excited to watch this goddamn game. I'm fucking around thinking about joining Darius play-by-play for a minute. Like, bro, because I be sitting here watching the games by my lonely sometimes. So I be like, shit, I just really be analyzing, but I really want to pull up with the nation, watch the game, and like analyze at the same time, because all of us gonna be watching with enthusiasm this Sunday. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready for Sunday to be here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be watching it, you know, with a microscope or anything like that, but I'm gonna be excited to hopefully see something a little bit different, and I want us to go out there and get a win. I honestly think we can, you know. So I know the Giants are a little banged up, and they don't got Leonard Williams no more, you know, so that's one less thing to worry about for O'Connell.
So how you gonna scheme, bro? You got to scheme right. You know what I mean? They still got Thibodeau.
Exactly.
They still got, you know, we can get into a soft little thing, you know, scouting. They still got Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, not saying that their defense like is totally fucking busted now, but I'm just saying
they're weaker though, for sure.
One less thing to worry about.
They're weaker, yeah. So I mean, we still gonna, and Thibodeau been playing well. So we're gonna have to really game plan. But I mean, our tackles ain't bad. I don't care, bro. Our tackles ain't been playing bad. We didn't call Hutchinson's name like that last week.
Yeah,
we did.
I mean, at the beginning of the season, I'm gonna say they played a little bit worse than what they're playing now.
Yeah, definitely.
I've seen all three quarterbacks have time to throw that ball. You know, so to sit there and say that the line is trash and it's all the line's fault, I'm not gonna go that route. Like maybe in the beginning of the season, like they looked really bad, like that Chargers game. I'll just throw that out there for an example. Like that was, to me,
the beginning of that was trash.
Yeah, Illuminor was fucking horrible in that game. But as these later weeks, I've seen Garoppolo, I've seen Hoyer have time to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? They just don't make the right decisions, you know, or they can't make that throw, or they don't have confidence in themselves to make that throw, or whatever it is, they're not making that throw. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't know why. Maybe it's the video that we just witnessed. Maybe it's the press conference. Maybe it's just the new blood, new energy. I feel like we're gonna see something fucking fantastic on Sunday. I don't know why, bro. Like
I'll say this with confidence: we're scoring more than 20 points.
My God, look, bro. If we come out here and we throw like a pass over 20 plus yards, bro, especially for a score, I'm gonna go fucking stupid. That shit's because we ain't seen that shit all season, bro. That shit gonna feel like a wonderland. We ain't seen no explosive plays. And that shit is gonna feel crazy.
Yep, and that's gonna make shit so much easier for Jacobs, because they're gonna have they're gonna have to back up just a little bit, you know. And if even if Jacobs can get, you know, those, instead of 2 or 3 yards, if he can bump it up to just a few more yards, 5 or 6, you know, that gets us into those, you know, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2s, you know, like, so instead of 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, like we've been all season, you know. So to be able to see that, like you said, I will probably fucking lose it, dude. Like I
will lose it, bro. And the LA Dodgers blue. Do you think Raiders would get Jim Harbaugh? He would be a great fit to coach this Raiders team. Let's go Raiders. I think he would be on the short list to be the next coach for sure. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Dodgers blue. I'm rooting for this brother, man. I'm rooting for him. Shit, I want to see him do good, bro. I do. I mean, it'd be foolish to say we don't want them to. You know what I mean? Then again, and then when they do well, and I'm gonna say win, because we always want the Raiders to win anyway. So you know what I mean? So when they do well, then you look at Mark and say, well, you can't fuck up twice, bro. You can't make the same mistake twice. You fired Rich one time, and we all said you should have kept him. But this one right here, yeah, bro. This is most definite. You better keep him. Most definite. If the season turns around, for sure.
Yeah. No, I honestly feel I agree with you 100%. it's unfortunate that we're probably going to hear that head coaching talk for the rest of the season,
Yeah.
from analysts and everything like that. But if he is doing good and we see, this team turn around and we win, what our last 3 games or, something like that. I mean, you gotta at least consider it. You gotta at least consider it. Like you said, you can't make the same mistake twice and expect to be successful by doing the same shit over and over.
And I tell you some funny shit about some analyst shit. First of all, I fuck with Shannon. I do. I fuck with Shannon, but we do have to remember he's a Bronco, bro. He always gonna fuck around and say some hating ass shit when it comes to us. He's just going to. And that's a bold. I fully expect the podcast to do what it's gonna do. And one day when I meet him on whatever platform, and when we meet him on whatever shit we handling business, I'm gonna tell him, you gotta stop your Raider fucking hate, especially when we get good. I don't care. Some of these analysts just gotta stop. But today, I saw something even before this press conference that maybe that's why I kept texting the group chat. Let's just see how the press conference go. Because I'm watching some of the shit, and I don't know, it's a show called Get Up, right? Yeah. Jeff Saturday was on there. It's funny as fuck. He gets to talking about being the interim head coach about us, but he gets to talk about it, and he knows Antonio Pierce. But he was basically saying it was going to be a tough task. He's going to have to do this, and this because he got fired and he has to be thrust in there. But at the end, he's like, if I know him, though, he's going to bring that energy. That's what he said. And everybody before this press conference said the same exact thing. At the very minimum, he's going to bring that energy and he's going to bring the enthusiasm.
Yeah. And that speaks volumes, though, like, I mean, I'm not saying every player, needs that motivational speech, but knowing what to say, how to say it, and when to say it goes a long way.
Correct.
So especially like him, I think the most important thing is him being a player before. He can relate to those tough losses and the team being where it's at. He said he went through a coaching change, and I'm pretty sure a lot of players have. So for him to feel the way it was in the building and know that things needed to change, and now he has the opportunity to be a part of that. I think he's, by the way it sounds, he's going to take 150% opportunity of this. Like, he ain't going to hold back at all to try to get this team to where he knows or where he feels it could be.
You not lying. And I hope that's what he does. We just need to see some type of injection of something. You know what I mean? And that's why we're all excited for Sunday. We all excited for Sunday because we just need to see him come out here and inject some blood into here, inject some life into here. And like I said in the chat, we take it down deeper than just the feeling, but on the scheme, on the X's and O's. Don't shit really change. Nothing really changed for real. You know what I mean? Like, if you really just be honest about it, like, the only thing that changes is the head message. That's it. The head, the expectation and standard is different from one man to another. So you feel me? Like, he just got a different set of expectations and rules and regulations that Josh McDaniels did not have. And he delivers it a different way. That's the only thing that changes. The scheme don't change because Patrick Graham is still there, and he was the linebackers coach. Defense is going to be the same, if not more intensified. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to be the same.
The only way to really go, I mean, in my eyes, is up. Like, I don't think, I'm not gonna say things can't be worse. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say that, but
it can get worse. But but we're still rock bottom right now. Like, it's bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like, okay, so if we do bad with O'Connell starting, all right, we know he ain't it, and we're gonna be in a good position to get a quarterback, and hopefully we hire someone that makes good drafting decisions and all like that. And if the season doesn't go well, then we know that these guys ain't it, and it's pretty much, we know it's either this or a rebuild. Like that's where it's at.
This or a rebuild, and that's where it is. That's exactly where it is. This or rebuild. And that's why I feel like I'm so calm, because I'm okay with both at this point. I'm cool with both.
Me too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with, especially after now, I'm cool with him staying. I'm cool with that shit. Especially if we see them come out and really, like, maximize potential. Then it's like, okay, now finally we can say we can back for another coach. So I'll get behind that. And even if it's a rebuild, then if not, you know, at the very least, now you have Tom Brady helping you making fucking football decisions because you know he in the building.
Yeah.
Then we find a good head coach. It's like, fuck it, we go find a good head coach at that point, and I'm cool with the rebuild. So either way it go, I'm cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like even if we lose some games, but we go out there and Adams has over 100 yards, Jacobs has 100 yards on the ground, and we, you know, like we lose like 30 to 35. Like I can't be mad at that, because we haven't seen anything like that all season.
Especially if it's like you beat the Giants, you beat the Jets, and that's how, and maybe you drop a game like that to Miami. 35
you know, like
you like, okay, he battled. You battled. You feel what I'm saying? With a rook, and we, you know, that's Miami. Like, all right, and you're
like
there.
That's one of them games. Was like, fuck, man, that sucks. We didn't win, but hey, I'm
the rook shows some shit though. Like,
yeah,
you be like, okay, yeah, all right, we can. That means you're getting your footing, but you can look like you could go toe to toe with some of these motherfuckers for real.
Yeah.
All right, where do we need to add?
That would show so much progression and just everything around there, because we haven't seen none of that. Like you said, we've seen one pass over 20 yards this whole season, you know, and like that's sad to say as a professional football team, you know, where we're at and the talent on this team, you know. So it's like we haven't even scratched the surface, because we didn't have nothing to scratch with, you know.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Although I really do fear Miami, but there's something about it where it's like, I think we can get a game like how we just did against Detroit on them. I really do. I really feel like there's a game that we can get, because they have these games too. Like, just look how they played New England. But New England got the same problems we do, that their offense is ass. Their defense is somewhat solid, right? And against New England, they kind of struggle. And Tua's throwing picks and shit. You know, they fumbling the ball. But, of course, if your offense is ass, as we know, they going to overpower you at some point, because they got too many fucking weapons over there not to. And they got a quarterback.
And with that, you know, but with those good offenses or those good teams we play, we get ourselves like in position to score, and we take 3 points, you know. So exchanging 3 for 7 ain't gonna do it, especially with teams that can score on us in less than a minute, you know. Like it's not gonna happen. There's no way we can even feel competitive like that. So
yeah, at all. And you completely right. So from there, if our offense can somewhat find some rhythm, and number one though that I need to see from Aiden, just number one, bro, he just can't turn the ball over. That's just where we're at. You know what I mean? Just limit that, bro. Just make good decisions. Even if he comes out here and he doesn't make the splash play in the first half, first quarter, whatever, right? But he's safe with the ball, and we methodically move. Cool. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not looking for the splash, although I would love it, and I would love us to start bombing the shit downfield. But and we're just at the point we got to play basic fundamental shit. Do not make bad decisions, bro.
Yeah, don't force that long ball down the field to Adams the very first play. Like, don't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if it's there, it's there.
Chains,
you know?
Yeah. If it's there, it's there. But start moving the chains. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's it.
Like maybe
get into
put some points on the board, and then, you know, like when we're comfortable or whatever, and the game hasn't gotten away from us. All right, let's try some shit. You know, like let's try it, you know, and see what happens. But other than that, don't force it.
This first game, I'm expecting, and this is what I expect Pierce to say to O'Connell, like, hey, look, I don't need you to make the big play. I don't need you to be Joe Burrow, none of that shit. All right. What I'm asking you to do right now, just to start it off, take care of the fucking ball and move the chains like you said. That's it. Give me that 10, 15, boom, 10, 8, 15. Just drive us down the field methodically for now.
Yep.
Don't turn the ball over, because the plan is to get number 8 ready and get him going. That's the plan.
Yep.
So just don't turn the ball over, bro. And when we get in that red zone, you make good decisions. And if you need to dot that motherfucker, make a good decision and rip it. But here, play it safe for now, bro. Like, don't force nothing. But when you see it, bro, in them quarters where they start, you know, oh shit, they start getting close, they start creeping up because you know they gonna blitz. You know them. They gonna blitz. And when they start creeping, take the fucking shot, bro. Down the field. Take the shot.
And that also goes into, you know, him being able to read the defense and doing things to help him out, you know. So like there's a number of things that goes into, like, you know, seeing the success that we want to see on the field. And I just hope we start to see, I don't like how you said, I'm not expecting that big splash. I'm not expecting to see a check everything off my checklist in this next game off the Giants. But if I could see just a few things and it, like, know that they're positive and everything, you know, and just really see, I guess, the freedom, you know, and the talent that this team really has, that's just gonna make me smile, dude. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be a happy Raider fan for real.
No, factual. So, you know, we're gonna get ready to go on out of here. I'm already thinking about getting another live going later on tonight. You know, so we'll take a little hiatus, and then tonight have more shit to talk about, obviously, because we gotta get to the injury report and who's playing, who's not playing.
Like, watch some more interviews from people and rewatch the press conference and stuff. Like,
maybe find out some other information too in the meantime as we take a little hiatus. But definitely, we'll get together. You know, I know you said you free, so get together, think about a time tonight, and then make something happen.
Hey man, like always, appreciate your rundown.
Oh, you already know, man. So once again, man, make sure, and Leo, bro, if you're not busy tonight, pull up tonight, man. Let's do. Hopefully everybody can get a live in, or somebody. I think Solo said he can go live later too. So I want to get his reactions and everything. Like, I want to get everybody's reactions. So definitely everybody pull up. Make sure you subscribe to my man CT De Niro right there. Make sure everybody, you know, keeps your notifications on, because we definitely, bro, this is just pure content. We got to get the live going. You know what I mean? We got to just take advantage. So definitely everybody pull up, subscribe to the channels, man, and we're going to see you next time. And you always know I keep it authentic, from the clouds to the ground, on the Raider Rundown.
Let's go.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young cash app, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?